How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Dude Ranch DIY. My name is Jake. Today we are going to be doing some tree work, taking down a big oak tree at my neighbor's house, actually right across the street from where I live. So the commute is not going to be too bad this morning. Joe is already at the job. He is getting a game plan for how he wants to tackle climbing the tree and taking it down. I just went and picked up the chipper on the back of the International here. I got Chris following me. So we are going to go make a big mess and then clean it all up. So stay tuned. We got a beautiful day. We're going to be bringing back a lot of chips and a lot of wood back to the wood yard for plenty of future content. So hope you guys enjoy this one. I know some of you have been asking for some more tree work videos, but you know, we've just kind of slowed down in the dog days of summer. It's been so hot lately, and all of our schedules just haven't aligned. So today we're bringing you more tree work. Stay tuned. All right, guys, here's the tree. Joe's up in it. Gotta go get the truck. Chris is stacking brush. We are going to be backing the truck up, or pulling it up here, and then backing onto the lawn a little bit. Got some septic here, tractor over there. So things are going good. Alright guys, so when we first got to the job, Joe was already up in the tree. We had a little mishap trying to get the chipper. It was blocked in by some other trucks, so we had to wait for those to get moved, which caused a minor delay in our arrival to the job. Joe already had a bunch of brush on the ground, so right off the bat, Chris and I were playing catch up, just trying to get caught up and send all that first bit of brush through the chipper. As you can see here, Joe is lowering down some pieces and has a couple different ropes up in the tree that he's using for lowering. And Chris and I are sending it through the Moorbark chipper and cleaning it all up, no problem. Okay guys, we finally caught up to Joe. He had a bunch of brush on the ground when we first got here, but Chris and I fed it all through the chipper. Isn't that right, buddy?
Oh yeah.
Whoa, what are you wearing there?
Whoa, swag.
Check it out. Merch down below. Integrated the channel with the shopping store. Check it out. Joe is doing good. He's working on this leader that's going out towards the bottom of their lawn here. Then we got this last one, which should be a piece of cake right over the flat part of the lawn. We can suck them right into the chipper. Got the Moorbark chipper. International hook lift truck through the tarp on the top, works great as a chip truck. Got the wicked grapple on the tractor for the wood, big tool rack in the back for ballast and to carry all the tools. Love that thing. And yeah, we're just plugging away here. Beautiful day, literally right across the street from our house. There's our house. I've been watching Louie and Gus all morning. They're running around. Don't worry, I left their water bowl outside for them. Plenty of shade for them to hide in. And that's it. So we're gonna keep plugging along here. So as you can see here, we're using the winch to suck the pieces kind of across the lawn and directly into the chipper. We're kind of working against a slight hill here, so the winch helps big time when it comes to having to drag the brush. It was about 86 degrees and we were clearly working in the sun there for the most part, so the winch is like having a third and a fourth guy all in one that never gets tired. So at this point, Joe is working on brushing out that leader that goes out to the left, kind of not over the road but kind of close to the road. And here you can see how we use the winch to move these larger pieces of wood across the lawn. Now there was septic basically in between the chipper and the tree, kind of in that whole front lawn area, so we wanted to drive the tractor on that part of the lawn as little as possible. Now you'll notice that the piece is kind of free swinging there. I'm holding it using the Porter Wrap, which is a friction brake, and Chris just ran out with the winch cable and he is going to attach it to the piece
while it is still swinging and suspended in the air. So once he gets that situated, he will be walking back to the chipper, as you can see right now, and he's going to tighten up on that line, and we're basically going to swing the piece totally across the lawn directly to the chipper. That way we don't have to drag it across the lawn, causing damage to the grass, and we also don't have to drive the tractor over the lawn, potentially causing damage to the septic. So here it is totally suspended in the air, and as he sucks in the winch cable, I let out on the rope on the butt end of the log, and right here I drop it down, and we totally avoid doing any damage.
All right, guys, moving right along. I know it's hard to see because of the sun glare, but got that whole half out over the lower yard done. Joe is cruising along. Came down for some water, and we got this last part over our heads here. We got some wood on the ground down there. We got a nice piece over here. Wow, this sun is bright. And the truck is only, I don't know, probably about half full. So I think we should be able to get it all in one load, which will be nice. And then we'll just have to deal with the wood. So things are going well.
Good thing it wasn't my plastic jug. That would have burst open.
While we have a second, I'll explain. We got this white rope that's right here. And then what do we have? This yellow rope, which is the other lowering line we've been using. Joe has them in two separate parts of the tree for the two separate sides for lowering purposes. And then this device tied on the bottom of the tree we call a porta wrap, and it's basically a friction device. And the rope, Chris, you want to show them the porta wrap? Chris is going to demonstrate the porta wrap. So one end of the rope, the opposite end, is going to be tied obviously up in the tree to the piece.
Coming down at you, Chief.
Come on.
Super simple, super easy.
So this is the porta wrap. One end, the opposite end, is going to be tied to the piece up in the tree, and then this is the other end that
Gonna go under the bar, around the back, under the finger, pull it on tight, and then you make your wraps depending on the size of the piece. You take fewer wraps, or you take more wraps, more friction, less wraps, less friction. More friction allows you to lower a bigger piece than you normally would just sitting on the rope like I've shown you in a couple of pieces.
Countless times, butt burners we like to call them. But
super easy to take out. I probably should have shown that too. But
yeah, so once you have it wrapped up,
pieces on the ground, all you're going to do is you're going to take your hand, put it here, unwrap it, grab the rope on the back side, take it off the finger, and out it comes.
Yep. And those porta wraps are awesome. In the old days, you know, you used to literally take wraps on the tree for friction with the rope, and you'd have to walk the whole rope around the trunk of the tree. Now you can just grab it midsection, and it allows for a lot more controlled descents of the pieces, and it's a lot easier on the ground guys. So now Joe's gonna start working on this top over here, and we're gonna keep cruising along.
So this is one of the many reasons why I love having a tractor, especially a tractor with the Wicked Grapple, because as there are nice pieces, you know, coming off of these branches and leaders that would make good firewood, we can just put them off to the side and use the tractor with the Wicked Grapple to pick them up and easily move them instead of having to cut them up either into really small pieces like 16-inch firewood pieces, or just leave them to sit there and be in our way. The Wicked Grapple is super versatile. It is pretty easy on the lawn, as you can see here. I can kind of finagle it and not tear up the lawn too much. And between using the bottom part and the top lid, like right here, I can pull logs together and easily pick up multiple logs at once. So it is a great attachment, one that I highly recommend for tree work and anybody that does any sort of work or property maintenance with a tractor.
Alright guys, got one top left, one stick of wood, maybe two, yeah, 2 sticks of wood over on this right side. Looking good.
So as Joe approaches the end of his climb here, we're starting to get into the wood where he must move a portable pulley basically, which you can see there catches the pieces as they come down. And after each cut and each piece, he has to move the whole system down farther on the trunk to allow for us to be able to basically stop them with that porter wrap we showed you before.
All right guys, that's it. The rest we're gonna drop. Joe put a rope in the top of it. We're gonna flop it down this way to the left because the septic is here in front of me. I'm standing on it. Plan for now is Chris just shut the door. I'm gonna take the chipper in the truck over across the street, drop the chipper, dump the chips, come back, do our final cleanup, rake up and everything, and then we will load the wood into the empty dumpster can to take across the street. So yeah, that's the plan. Now we're gonna go do it. How we doing, guys? We've been outside all morning. How you doing, Lou? Hi, buddy. Hi, Gus Bus. How are you guys? You good? Are you hot? You wanna go inside or you wanna stay outside? You stay outside, sit in the shade? Okay. All right, guys. Everything has been going very smooth. Filled the truck up once with all of the brush, as I was hoping. Only one load of chips, which makes things a lot easier. Only got to dump once. So popping off the chipper here, we're gonna dump, and then we're gonna deal with all the wood. So we should be done pretty soon. Early day. Go fire up the big green egg, cook some meat for the boys. Woo!
So if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that I love this International hook lift truck. It's just super versatile between the flatbed, which you can see sitting there on the ground on the left, and the dumpster can. Dumpster can is awesome for chipping into and for putting wood into. As you can see, I strap a breathable tarp on the top to prevent the chips from blowing around everywhere. At some point, I probably would like to get a dedicated chip box for the truck, which would be a separate third attachment. A chip box would basically have a tall roof on the top of it and a low door in the back. That way you don't have to open up the door and close the door each time you want to go and move the truck on the road. So let's talk notches real quick. You see me make a first cut, and then right now I'm making a second cut. I didn't quite like the angle of that first cut where it was going to land the tree, and now I'm making my bottom cut, doing a quick little adjustment there to get the wedge to fall out, and now I'm making my back cut. It came in a little bit higher than I would have hoped, but because of the angle it made it a little bit tough for me to judge the backside. Probably should have checked that. Well guys, that is a wrap. Chris is bringing out a barrel full of debris. We got one more pile to pick up, and gonna do a final blow job on the driveway here. Got all the wood in the can. Here's Joe the monkey man, and that's what we got. Plus a couple more sticks behind the dumpster we got to take care of. So everything went very, very well. All right, guys, that's a wrap. Lawn and everything, it's all cleaned up. Nice flush cut on the stump. We are looking good. Ended up with 2 loads of wood here. We're gonna clean up all the gear, and then Joe's just gonna blow off the driveway one last time. And Chris is going to drive the tractor with some of this equipment and stuff back over across the road. So we will catch you guys back over there, but nice last load. All right, guys, that is going to wrap it up. We just got back to the wood yard. We got all of the equipment and everything here. I got a little organization to do with the wood pile and the logs and stuff. But that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. Job well done.
Yeah.
Thanks for the help. You got anything to say?
Sorry about my hiatus. I had kind of life getting away. My future sister-in-law got married a couple weeks ago, a couple bachelor parties, you know, just a whole bunch of stuff, and then I had to catch up at the house.
We're busy. It's summer. It's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't need his help anyway. I got Sarah.
One-man band over here.
Yeah, I got a much better looking replacement now for Chris. Although I wish he would get a little bit more muscles, but you know, that's something we could deal with another day. Anyway, thanks for watching as always, guys. We really appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, click that like button, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe down below. Any questions, comments, or feedback on this video, throw it down in that comment section. But for now, I'm Jake.
And I'm Chris.
This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next time.
Don't forget to hit up that store.
Oh,
Check
yeah,
out
the
the
merch
merch.
store. Newly integrated. Good stuff. Nice plug. Good job. See you guys later.